Well, hiya folks, and welcome to Isle of Wight Bushcraft. Well, this time out, I'm out on what you might call an Isle of Wight Bushcraft special, so stay tuned. Well, in this video I'm travelling to a very special place. Now this does mean taking a flight, because this particular place that I'm travelling to is actually outside of the UK. And it is somewhere that I've wanted to visit for quite some time now, in order to get out into the country there and practice a bit of bushcraft. Now, where is this place? Well, what I'll do is I'll let you see if you can work it out. But put a comment in the box below. Let me know if you were right, if you were near, or if you were way off. Be interesting to see those comments. Now, when I visited this place, I managed to purchase a couple of really nice knives and a cookser as well. So look out for those. And also, I got to see something very, very special indeed. So look out for that as well. So anyway, why not sit back and enjoy this video with me? I think it's a good one. Here at the airport, and I'm just waiting. I've got 7 hours to wait until the flight, but I brought a spare hammock with me and quiet little corner of the airport, and I'm just going to hang out and try and get a little bit of sleep for a few hours until my flight's ready. So see you in the morning. Well, hi folks, and welcome to Isle of Wight Bushcraft. This time out, you join me on a very special location. I'm up here in the Arctic Circle, to be exact, northern Finland and Lapland. And it's a different world up here. There's snow everywhere. It's not too cold actually. It's about -7 or -8, which apparently for here is a heat wave, and the locals don't like it. But as you can see, it is beautiful, and there's just the place where I'm at is just surrounded by hundreds and hundreds of miles of forest and fells. It's a beautiful place, very quiet, don't see many people, and I thought of an opportunity to have lunch out in the forest today. It is beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a nice spot, and there's a few birch, a lot of pine in here, but there's birch as well mixed in. I'm going to find a nice spot, put the hammock and the tarp up, and get some wood and make some lunch. Well, I've just come across what looks to be a dead standing old birch. So I think what I'll do is, while I'm en route, is take some birch bark to light my fire. Now I've got to be quick here, because if I keep my gloves off too long, my hands are going to freeze. Now somewhere in here, I did bring a knife with me for this very purpose. That's the one I brought with me. And I have bought a knife as well. I actually purchased one here, and a cookser, which I'll show you in a minute. Man, this bark is thick. Back in the UK, it's because it's warmer climate, it's very thin. But up here in the Arctic, these birch trees are obviously need more protection and more insulation from the climate. So they have this really thick bark to protect them. And don't worry, this is a dead standing. Here we go. And I still haven't gotten all the way through the bark. It's still there, I think. There we go, just see the wood there. So that's a good 1/4 inch thick, that bark. But that's enough, that's all we need. Another nice piece of gnarly old birch, dead standing. Now just behind me, I don't know if you can see, but there's just a little lake there. Although you wouldn't know it was a lake, it's frozen solid, and it's got about a metre of snow on top. But I know from the map that there is a lake there. That's the first one. There's another one about a 1/4 mile away, it's that way, and then a huge one about a mile that way. Lakes everywhere here, absolutely everywhere, but it's beautiful. Got it all to myself. It's absolutely silent. True wilderness. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh well, let's find this spot. Now the other nice thing that I like about Finland is they must have skidoos or something, that they put these trails in all through the forest. They got these routes for kilometres and kilometres between the sort of towns. These are for the cross-country skiers. And that's very big in the Scandinavia, particularly in Finland. Well, I think it's in all of them. But I think it's nice that the authorities put these trails in through the forests, because you could easily get lost. And what I've noticed is when I step off of these trails, it doesn't look that deep, but I'm down up to my waist. Obviously, this is compacted snow. But off the trail it's not, and so you've got to be really careful. It is beautiful, but you have to keep your wits about you as well. This will give you an idea of what I'm talking about with the trails. See, there's the trail, and if I just show you the edge, somebody's obviously stepped off and gone right down. Yeah, it's a good metre there, if not more. There we are. So you could easily break an ankle. Oh well, still haven't found this spot for lunch. Let's crack on. Well, I think I found a lovely spot just behind me. Put the tarpon hammock up there. This would be great. Lovely spot. Right, my gloves off, get my stuff out. So there we are. Got the lightweight tarp with me. And hammock. Got a ridge line already tied up, ready to go. That's a death trap. I just compacted that snow and I still went down. I'm actually standing on compacted snow now. It would take me down to there, so I think I'm going to have to put this tarp on this little trail here where the snow's a bit firmer. Yeah, that'll do. I'll put it between this one and that one. Okay, time to put the hammock up now. Right. And there we are. Yeah. A little test. It's always been a bit of a dream of mine to put a hammock up under a tarp in an Arctic environment, and I've realised it. That's why this is a bit of a special. It really is gorgeous in here as well. It's so peaceful. It really is. I've actually seen some ptarmigan as well, you know, the Arctic ptarmigan in their white colours. Curious noise they make as well. But yeah, that was quite something to see white ptarmigan. I haven't seen them in here, but in a little bit more out in the open with patchy trees. Kind of saw them in that that environment. Well, I think it's time to gather some firewood and make ourselves a nice little fire under that tree, I think, just there. That's a lovely little spot. Okay, get some firewood. Put my gloves back on as well. Ooh. Okay, I have some firewood. Just put this by the tree and we get it processed. And now I don't need too much firewood because I'm only making a lunch. I'm just using the bitty big queue for this, which I've brought with me. So I'm just going to put a fire lay down on the ground, obviously to insulate the fire from the snow. There we are. That should do it. I've got the bitty big queue put up over the fire and pegged out, ready to go. So let's get a bit of birch bark processed and we'll light our fire. Okay, it's going. So we're just battening some wood. This is nice dry wood. Some of this smaller stuff's a little bit damp, but I know just how dense the wood is here. It's very very hard wood, even the pine. There we go, that'll get it going. Well, I've even got a little a branch on this tree that I can use as a seat as well, so that's handy. What I'm going to do now is put these, I've got some stakes, I'm going to put these on the fire now. The fire's going just right now, just right for cooking. I found this wood is quite difficult to get going, but once it does, it burns lovely. Nice. There we go. There's 3 of these. I don't know if I'll eat them all. They do really smell good. Well, there we are. I think those steaks are just about ready, so we'll tuck in and enjoy those now. Oh yeah, that's done to a turn. Oh, they're nice. Steaks out in the Arctic. Steaks cooked over the fire in the beautiful Arctic forest. Today's a good day. do taste nice. I'm done. The wood here, the wood that I'm using, Burton's for ages. It's not too smoky either. Now, quite near to where I'm staying, there's a Lavvy shop with all the local crafts.
It's a fish. This is a Condor one.
And they're big into their bushcraft. It's a way of life here, living out and surviving out in the wilderness. It's a case of having to. But they have some lovely bits and pieces, which I couldn't resist buying a knife, a proper Lavvy knife, which is made about 70 kilometres from here, and a lovely cookser as well. I'll show you those. They are really nice. There you can see. There's it's actually two knives. This lovely leather sheath and high carbon steel, lovely curly birch, two types of wood there in the handle, and finished with reindeer antler as well on the pommel end. Lovely knife, as I say, high carbon steel, Scandi grind. So you got that nice, that will be useful, that, as well as being nice. And that's the other one. Again, curly birch handle, two different grains, two bits of wood used there, and finished with a lovely piece of reindeer antler. Again, high carbon steel, a lovely piece of kit. So I couldn't come to the Arctic and not take back with me some traditional Finnish or Lappi knives. And there's the cookser, again made from birch and finished with a nice piece of reindeer antler there, and a leather holding strap. A lovely cookser, so I should get good use out of that. Nice to purchase one though and have the genuine article from the Arctic. That will hold a lot of value for me. Well, there we are. I'm enjoying my cookser for the first time. This particular one. It really is beautiful out here. I know I keep saying it. The thing is that everywhere I look around, I just want to film it. It's one of those places you want to capture every image. But then I suppose that's partly why we have a brain, so that the brain can capture it in the form of memories. And this is this will be a memory that will last to my dying day, I'm sure. Lovely. Oh, get those gloves on. That's better. Right, let's head on back. Well, it's almost dark now, and often at night in the Arctic you can sometimes see the northern lights. Now I have managed to see those, which I'm very, very pleased about. It's a lifetime dream, really. And I'll put some footage on, but just bear in mind that it's only footage that I managed to capture on my phone, so it's not brilliant footage, but it is footage. So see what you think of these. Well, it was such a privilege to spend some time up in Arctic Finland. Beautiful place. It really was stunning. It's one of the nicest places I've been to. As regards the UK, I did a camp almost coming up for a year ago now with a close friend of mine down in Exmoor. That was a lovely camp as well. I highly recommend that video. In actual fact, I'll put a link to that video in the description below. Have a look at that one as well. That was a great camp. I'm sure you'll enjoy watching that one as well. Well, that's all from here in the Arctic Circle in Finland. Whether I get a chance to come again, I don't know, but this has been great. But I appreciate you joining me as well, guys, and watching along with me. Hope you've enjoyed it as well, and it's given you a flavour of what it's like here. So that's all for this video. All being well, I'll see you next time out, but for the moment, take care and bye for now.